Taking Damien's advice, I decided to head to Blue Magic class all this week, although I'm too stressed out from freshman initiation to pay much attention in Monday's class. As I'm walking back to my room, I hear someone yelling up ahead. "Lower freshmen!" a senior girl yells at Ellen. "Yes, Lady Angela," Ellen replies. Ellen bends her knees, but the older girl follows suit. "You're still too tall," she barks. "Lower!" Poor Ellen tries to make herself even smaller. If that senior notices me, she'll just start yelling at me too. I can't make her stop, but I feel like I ought to do something. "Hey, leave her alone." I look up to see our hall monitor, Isabel, approaching them. "Is she yours?" Angela asks as she and Ellen both stand up straight. "She's a horse, and this is our hall. You go on now," Isabel says, but Angela just rolls her eyes. Whatever. With that, she takes her leave. "Sorry about that," Isabel says as she turns to Ellen. "People ought to be safe in dorms and classes so they can get their schoolwork done. I know I'm not your senior, but if you really need help dealing with the others, just let me know." "Thanks," Ellen says, and Isabel just nods and goes back into her room. With the hallway now quiet, I decide that now is a good time to come out of hiding. "Are you okay?" I ask as I approach Ellen. "What?" Ellen asks. She looks rattled. "I'm fine. Everything's fine. Really." I follow Ellen into our room only to see that Virginia is already in there. "Hey guys," Virginia says as she looks up at us. "How is initiation so far?" "I'm not sure what the point is," I admit. "It's a bonding experience," Virginia replies with a laugh. "How else would you know that you've grown up and become a real witch?" "By casting spells?" I ask blankly. "Whatever," Virginia shrugs. "So who'd you guys get for seniors?" "I got Balthazar Brundrook. He likes plants. He really likes plants. I think he's got moss growing on him." Your brother, William," Ellen replies. "Oh, that's great," Virginia says with a bright smile. "He'll be good to you. What about you, Tori?" "Damien Ramsey?" "Oh, no." Virginia actually looks seriously concerned. It's the first time I've ever seen her wear this expression, and I can't deny that it unnerves me more than just a little bit. "What do you mean, oh no?" I ask cautiously. "He's evil," Virginia replies automatically. "What?" Ellen asks. "What's so bad about him?" I add. "Look at him! He's a demon!" Virginia says, spreading her hands by her sides as though this should have been obvious. "There are actual evil demons, like in stories?" I ask her. "Probably." Virginia shrugs. "There are a lot of creatures in the other world." "What's the other world?" Ellen asks blankly. "Anywhere that's not Earth," Virginia replies. "Ask one of the professors. They can explain it better than I can." "But if he's only probably a demon..." I let my voice trail off. "Well, look, he's obviously not fully human, right? He's not a wild seed like you. But when he first turned up at school back when William was a freshman, nobody had ever heard of him before. So if he's from a magical family, how come nobody knows them?" "All magical families know each other?" Ellen asks. "Well, it's not like everybody knows everybody, but everybody knows somebody if you go back far enough. Most of the people in our year born magical I've met sometime, even if I don't know them that well. Or my dad knows their aunt, or knows someone who does." "Like that winged girl, Pastel," I chime in. "Yeah, her dad was a sylph. See, everybody knows about her and her mother, but nobody knew that guy. And he's blue. How is that possible?" Also, William doesn't like him, so I don't like him. It all sounds vaguely mysterious, but there's no proof that there's anything evil about Damien. Well, as long as he's nice to you, it's all right. Right? Ellen asks. Yeah, I guess, I reply with a shrug. I'm still not sure how to feel about Damien, but at least this freshman initiation thing only lasts for a week. Early the next morning, I'm hurrying across the campus when I spot Damien leaning against a wall. Well, hello there, Tori. Hi, I say as I try to rush past him, but he puts his hand out to stop me. Sorry, I can't talk right now. What's the matter? Big Steve said I had to get him coffee right now. I pause. Well, he sort of growled it, really. Who do you belong to, me or Big Steve? I flush. Well, you, but... Then I think you have time to talk. Don't worry, I won't bite. It's just that I've been thinking about you. As your senior, I'm supposed to give you commands so that you can demonstrate your obedience. I have to make you do things that you wouldn't want to do, but I don't want to do anything that would hurt or upset you in front of other people. Oh, well, thanks. So I thought of something else, Damien continues. Something you could do that no one else would have to know about. Our little secret. I frowned at him, not liking where this was headed. Like... I want you to write me a love letter, Damien replies. What? An extremely romantic love letter. I want you to proclaim your undying passion in words with hearts and flowers and sealed with a kiss. I stammer nervously, at a loss for what to say. See, you're embarrassed. That makes it a good challenge for your initiation. And a good souvenir for me, too. I always wanted someone to write me a love letter. So you'll do it. Right, freshman? I sigh. It's not like I had much of a choice. Yeah, I'll do it. Good girl. Hand it to me by midnight and your task is complete. And make sure it's juicy. You'd better hurry and get Steve's coffee now. Right! We had our separate ways. In class, I learned the blue magic spell True Sight. It only costs 2 mana to use, and it allows the caster to see through the illusions of the current location. After class, I head back to my room. I'm sitting at my desk, staring at a blank piece of paper and tapping my pencil absent-mindedly. Could you stop that? Ellen asks. It's a slightly annoying sound. Sorry. I flatten my hands on the desk's surface to try to keep from fidgeting and sigh. Are you doing homework? Ellen asks. No, I reply. I'm trying to write a stupid love letter. A love letter? Ellen flushes. Not a real one, I exclaim. It's for initiation. I'm supposed to write a really romantic love letter, but I have no idea what to say. Oh, Ellen pauses. Maybe you should just quote Shakespeare. Sonnets are romantic. I don't think that counts as writing, I reply. Sorry, I was never good at creative writing. She pauses. Oh, I have an idea. You don't have to copy a famous poem exactly, but they can still give you suggestions. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. So compare him to something. Something unusual. I pause. I think of butter when I think of your voice because it's warm and soft and it goes all melty. That's sweet, Ellen says with a grin. Good start. If you were butter on a table with a breadbasket, lots of people would want to take bits of you, but I want to keep all the butter for myself because it's delicious. Butter gets all over my fingers and makes them slippery. And when I lick them... I pause and look up at her. I'm not sure how to finish that sentence. Ellen looks absolutely mortified. I think you've said enough already. Are you sure? I ask. Well, I suppose you could finish it with, I'm thinking of you, she offers. Okay. I look at what I've written and frown. I don't think I have good love letter handwriting, though, and I don't have any cutesy stationery. I do, Ellen offers after a brief pause. I could copy it over for you if you want. Really? My face brightens. Thanks. I hand her my scribbled version, and she produces a small pad of pink paper decorated with flowers. It's supposed to be sealed with a kiss, I mention. Do you think he'll know if I don't? I don't know, Ellen replies. There might be a spell for it. I guess I have to then, I say with a sigh. Ellen copies my love letter, and I fold it up and carefully kiss the center of the folded paper. I do not want a paper cut on my lip. Now I can deliver this thing and forget all about it.